everybody, welcome to Dryer Days Art Studio. I'm Catherine and I'm so happy to have you here today. I'm going to be doing this set of 5 here, and I am using the geode silicone molds for the coasters and also the freeform geode silicone mold. I am sorry to say that I've sold out of the geode freeform molds, the larger one there, but I do still have plenty of the geode coaster molds. If you want to check those out in my store, that's dryerdaysartstudio.com. I want to do a set here with sort of making that freeform the centerpiece and having some matching coasters. I typically try not to show the mixing portion because I know that can be really boring and time consuming, but I wanted to show here how I like to mix pigment colors together to get the exact hue that I want. I'm using the baby pink here and the shell pigment, which are also available in my store. And I wanted to tone the pink down a little bit. I didn't want it to be a really prominent pink in there, and I really like the shell pigment because it's an off-white. So I didn't want anything like too stark. I wanted really nice muted pigments in the off-white and the light pink. And then I'm also going to be using my Palace glitter, which you can see there to the right. And I'm also going to add a couple of clear plastic gems to try to give a little texture in the middle. I wanted to see how these gems would hold up in here. They're kind of hard to see in the finished product, but they do give sort of different effects when the light hits them. It's pretty cool. I feel there's a lot of different ways to put down your different colored resins, your textures, what have you, when you're making coasters. It's really up to you how you want to do it. This Palace glitter is very, very, very multi-dimensional. It's multi-sized, it's holographic, it's got some beautiful pinks and almost like an antique gold in there. It's very, very beautiful. There I'm putting the little clear gems in, kind of on top. Like I said, the clear gems get a little bit lost in here, but not too bad. I mean, you'll see in the close-ups, they do give a little bit of an effect, but they're definitely not a texture like a stone would create or stand out even like a gold or a silver leaf. So they're very, very subtle in there, but I'm glad I tried them. I should mention also that I did use structure paste, obviously, around the edges. And unfortunately, that is also a product that has been discontinued. I encourage you to try other pastes and mediums out. I used kind of an older mold with some of my products just to make sure that they will peel out easily and won't ruin the molds at all. So definitely do a test on maybe like an old mold that you're not real concerned about when you're trying out different mediums. And here's that beautiful pink that I created using that baby pink and the shell pigment. And then using the shell. And just a reminder that I reiterate in every video, please no torch or open flame on your silicone molds. It will ruin them. I am using a heat gun here on a low setting to pop any bubbles. You can also take a spray bottle with rubbing alcohol in it and spritz it. That'll help to get any of the bubbles out. My spray bottle is on the fritz right now. I need to get a new one. And I keep forgetting, but I really, really, really want to just use that alcohol spray bottle technique. But like I said, I need to get a new spray bottle first. So just going around here and making sure that I have covered the paste there totally with my resin on this side of the coasters, and finishing off with any leftover resin that I have. One more hit here with the heat gun, and then we are on to the freeform geode mold. This is a much deeper mold than the coaster molds. And I did fear that this was going to spread out a lot, and it did. The Palace glitter kind of went everywhere, but that's okay. I do like the end product. I want to mention on these, I think you can use the set on either side of these coasters. I've been getting a lot of questions about which side are you supposed to use, the side that's facing up towards you or the bottom side, and really It is up to you. There is no rule here about what side you have to use, and I encourage you to be creative with it and use whatever side you want. And just following the same technique that I used on the coaster, so I'm going to do that here with the freeform geode. I am using a heat resistant resin on these, and you can find heat resistant resin in my store. I think I have one set left actually of the heat resistant resin. After these cured for about a day, I did come in and do a clear flood coat inside that freeform geode just to really fill it in some more, because I wanted to fill it all of the way. And now for the fun part, we're going to demold. Just gently pulling away at the edges here. Your molds will last you a long time if you take good care of them. These geode molds have been really, really nice. I like them a lot. I love the shape. And I did have my little piece of sandpaper over there to the side, because sometimes with the structure paste you'll get little bits or pieces that got on the rim of the mold and just need to, sometimes they'll break off, sometimes you need to file them just a little bit. You can see the big difference here. I mean, this side right here that's facing up is very more muted and soft, and this obviously is a lot more bold. That Palace glitter is very, very prominent in there. On this side you can see the structure paste more defined. And this is again where I'm just going to come in and I am going to do a clear coat. I'm buffing out a few little imperfections that had happened, so you can do that with your sandpaper. Take a little bit of sandpaper, rough up the spot. And now I'm taking an alcohol wipe to get up any dust and any oils that may have gotten on here. I was really careful to use gloves the whole time, so there shouldn't be any oils, but those little alcohol wipes really help get up the dust too. And I am using my EcoArt Solutions cups and stir sticks for this. You can use Kathy D discount code, which is listed below for a discount code with them. I love these cups. They're so awesome, you guys, for reusing your supplies, especially with resin art. You know, we can make a lot of waste, and it's really important to be mindful of that. So yeah, just doing my flood coat here, using the EcoArt Solutions cups and that silicone stir stick cover. Those are so awesome. And just like before too, I'll just hit it with some light heat to pop any bubbles. I'll make sure that resin is covering all the structure paste, etc. And then I will see you guys when I'm doing some finishing touches. All right, it is gilding paint time. I decided I was going to use some gilding paint instead of metallic markers. Just showing you guys again here how they look. All done. I have these two different paints here. One is from Michaels, one I got on Amazon, and you can see the difference here in the golds. And I'm just holding them up to the coasters and seeing which one I think I want to use. I wanted more of kind of an antique looking gold, not so much of like a yellow one, more of like a bronze or a brass, and so I'm gonna go with this one. And you can see my really, really small brush there to the bottom. That's what I'm going to use here. Putting gloves back on so I don't get any oils on these, because I was going to probably do a flood coat on these. And I'm doing lines on both sides. The backs were very muted, as I said before, a little bit plain, so I just wanted to add some accents to them. This is my favorite part. I think it's so relaxing. I love doing this. As I was adding that gilding paint to the rim here on the structure paste, it was really giving some awesome, really cool effects. You'll see here in the pictures. They just look awesome. As I said, I did do a flood coat on these. If you want to see how I do a flood coat and protect the surface from drips, I will put a link to that in the description, as well as you can hit the lowercase I in the right-hand corner to see how you can use liquid latex to protect your surface from drips. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Check out the description for all the products that I used. Come check me out on Instagram at Dryer Days. And until next time, everybody, keep on pouring.